Well, if you're seeing us, you know what day it is and what time it is.
Yes.
It's Thursday, 1:00. Time for opposite Saxes. We're thrilled you're all here.
And time for me to choke to death. What something just
Would you like some water, honey?
It's not summertime, but it's like something just flew into my mouth.
Would you like some water?
Oh, thank you very much.
Is that better?
Oh, much better. Oh, absolutely.
Does it taste like wine?
I'm cured.
So we're here, they're here. What are we chatting about?
Well, we're here and they're here. And also, you know who's here?
Oh, Christine's here.
Christine Dean, who is the DFW networking diva. You know, Christine has been our good friend for, gosh, it must be what, 3-4 years now. And she has been producing this program for us and sponsoring this program because we believe in what she does. And that is that she is a marketing guru. She knows absolutely everything there is about connecting you to the media, enhancing your sales, enhancing your presence on your websites and everything. She's got it all, and she knows all the platforms and how to develop them for you and for your business. Reach out to her. She'll give you a free consultation. Christine Dean, the DFW networking diva.com. And you can reach out to her.
Almost like having a second wife, huh?
It is. And I'll tell you what, no, kudos to Christine, because there are times that something happens while we're working on our computers and getting programs ready, and there's a glitch. Something isn't right. You know,
she's a godsend.
Christine is like having a second wife, because we can't answer the questions. So call Christine, and she's right there. And you know, I think that's an important thing for everybody to have, and that is, you know, if you have a handyman that, you know, when you need them, they're there. And it's hard to find people that are reliable, that care about you as a customer and all. And customer service is so important. Well, Christine certainly is that way. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Reach out to her and ask her questions. She loves to field questions about how you can make your internet presence better and your website too. Well,
so now what are we talking about?
Now, what I started talking to you because we are getting close to the Thanksgiving season, and the temperatures are starting to drop a little bit. And sometimes in the evening, we either make some food or whatever, and we sit on the couch and we decide we're gonna, you know, watch a series or watch a movie. And there's been a lot of good movies coming out, a lot, and partially because the writer's strike was finally settled, and so they're getting back into gear. But in the meantime, we've started watching some really good movies that we either haven't seen in a long time, or movies we never saw but go back 3, 4, 5 years or more.
Or some that I haven't even seen that you've seen.
Well, yes, and where we are opposite Saxes is Lauren has a tendency, she sees a movie once, that's fine.
One and done. That's my motto.
Me, I could watch a movie 100 times and still go back. And honestly, when I watch a movie over and over and over again, I sometimes see things in it that I didn't see the first time. There are some movies that if I said, hey, would you mind watching this movie or that movie? You say, well, okay. One of them is Pretty Woman, that I think that we have seen, I don't know how many times, but it's
like her clothes.
It's
clothes and hair. I love it.
Yeah, because she runs all over Beverly Hills with a charge card in her hand saying, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Something about her. She's so, I don't know. I love her.
Well, Julia Roberts as an actress is that way. She is one of those actresses that if there's a movie, a new movie that comes out and she's in it,
here you go.
Save it. It's a favorite. And you know, when you stop and think about the breadth of roles that she's had over the years.
mhm.
Some are serious. I think she was in the Pelican Brief,
Yeah.
which was a
She's in a lot.
serious story. Aaron Brockovich.
Right.
Uh,
That was fabulous.
yeah, and I mean, what the roles and you know where one of the very first movies she was in, you'll remember it, Mystic Pizza.
Oh yeah, I remember Mystic.
She had a minor role in
Yeah.
that, you know, but that was
She was
close to her debut
Mhm.
into acting. But that's one of those, and that as a genre, I have to say, is you know, we've watched Westerns, and
Mhm.
we watch you know, sometimes we do like movies that are based on true stories and all, but I think that what they call the rom-coms
Romantic.
is probably your favorite category. And I mean, I gotta admit it.
I like the true stories, the biographies,
Well, and some of
all
those
that.
are romantic based too. I mean, some of them are historically based.
I'm just not a science fiction person, and neither really are you.
No, I never really got into that.
I'm just what we're going through right now in this country. I don't need anything with
Politics.
well, yeah, politics, but blood and gore and killings, and I just
Yeah, I mean,
I want to be entertained.
you went
when I'm
through
sitting down,
that.
and
There
that's
was a
not to me.
when was it, like in the 70s or maybe the 80s, when The Godfather came out? You had The Godfather, and then The Godfather 2 and The Godfather
Yeah,
3.
I'm sorry. No.
You had the Rocky 2, Rocky
Yeah,
3, you know, beating each other to a
Yeah.
pulp. Then you got Goodfellas and the Sopranos TV series.
Yeah, that was
It
it was great. I really liked that one, but it was
Great character
bloody.
studies and all, but it was
Yeah.
kind of tough. So every once in a while, you just sit back and say, I want to just watch some kind of romantic comedy.
So
And
like what?
like I got a list.
You have a long list.
I got a fairly long list, because some of these, and some of them are older ones, like You've Got Mail.
Cute.
Very, very, and that was Tom Hanks and Meg
That
Ryan.
we've all probably seen 10 times, but it's cute.
Yes, and it was just kind of a, you know, When Harry Met Sally, same kind of a thing, just a fun comedy, his and hers interaction, and all those were great movies, and those are great movies for now, sitting on the couch, catching up with a big bowl of popcorn. You know, Bridget Jones' Diary.
That was cute.
Another one.
Brainless entertainment.
Well,
I mean, seriously.
a lot of
they are.
rom-coms are.
They are.
Yeah, you don't have to follow the characters and figure out who did what to who. You just follow the Proposal.
Cute.
That was
funny.
a good one. I wrote down Clueless and Legally Blonde. Those are with
Oh God,
Alicia Silverstone.
Oh God, yeah. Those were brainless. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I mean, Melissa McCarthy has got a string of comedies.
She's a riot.
And
sometimes for me, she borders on what I say. Yeah, it was slapstick. Slapstick humor.
Yeah, it can be.
But there are a couple that she's done that have been fabulous.
For me, I go back to, and I don't remember who the director was, but he did like one after another. The Breakfast Club. St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah, you love
16 Candles.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
What?
I've never seen 16 Candles.
Really?
Because I thought that was
Molly Ringwald.
Wasn't that supposed to be a scary show?
No.
No.
Then you're thinking of something else. And then what about? Again, this is also a little bit more like musically oriented, but Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
that was action. It was dancing. It was music. It was a love story.
That goes with Flashdance.
Flashdance too. Thelma and Louise.
You love that.
Again, that is a movie.
Yeah.
I know almost every line of dialogue.
Yes, you do.
Brad Pitt made his kind of came on the scene in that movie too. But it's a movie you just watch over and over and over again. And a great movie. I mean, there's one that a lot of people will say is high on their list, and that'd be Titanic. Yeah, that is a classic romantic comedy.
That was very good.
That's a movie that when you watch it, because it's the sinking of a ship in the North Atlantic in ice cold waters, you find that you sit on the couch with an Afghan or
no, I had a box of Kleenex.
that too.
Yeah. But, I see one there.
Huh? Which one?
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. You had me at hello. Great. That line, and show me the money.
Oh my God. That scene was.
Yeah, those two. But when he comes in, when Jerry walks in and says, hello, I'm looking for my wife. And he says it to that group of women and all, and she says, shut up. And he stops. You had me at hello. That's, and I wonder how many times women have used that line.
Yeah.
You know, there's Love Actually, The Princess Diaries, a few things with Hitch.
I'm trying to think which one was Hitch.
Hitch was the guy that slapped what's his name on the Academy Awards.
Oh, right. That was the two of us.
Yeah.
Oh, we are a pair
between the two of us. But he had a string of movies that were, a lot of them were romantic comedy oriented. Look, we go back to Sex and the City. Sex and the City was one of the original rom-com TV series, and then they made 2 movies out of it. You always wanted to know whether what's her name was ever going to connect with Mr. Big again. And
right.
For those that haven't seen it, we're not going to give it away. Just watch the series.
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Now that you needed a box of Kleenex.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
Oh, Trainwreck I got down here too. But of all of these, one after another. I mean, I still think that a lot of people, if we were to have a poll and ask everybody to vote for their favorite romantic comedy, wouldn't you say that Pretty Woman would, if not number 1, would be very, very high on the list?
Yeah.
It just appealed to everybody, men, women, young, old.
I mean, possibly you've got male too.
My favorite line from Pretty Woman, there's a lot of really good lines from Pretty Woman, was at the very beginning of the movie and the very end, the guy that's walking across the street saying, "Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what makes movies so enjoyable and memorable, is when you remember a scene, a line of dialogue or something. That
after all these years, how many years do you think? 20 years?
I still remember them. My Cousin Vinny.
Oh my God. Well, that was a comedy. That was not a rom-com, but I mean, I guess you could have caught it in a way.
I mean, between Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei, I mean, it was she wanted to get married because her biological clock is ticking.
Yeah, that was good.
See, remembering those and these 2 Utes. I mean, I could go on.
Yes, and you could, yes.
And just talk dialogue of some of the movies, because that's what makes them a lot of fun. And if you've got favorite rom-com movies and everything, reach out, send us.
Let us know. Maybe we haven't seen it.
Let us. Yeah, it's very possible that there may be some that we have skipped, whether it's an oldie, real oldie, or maybe just a couple of years old, and say, "Oh, you gotta watch this one." That website that I follow sometimes on Facebook, it's called Binge or Cringe. It's a Facebook page. Check it out. and people are always talking about, oh, you got to watch this on Netflix or on Prime or on one of the other channels, and somebody will write in and say, I didn't really care for that. The other one will say,
I
one
loved
of
it.
my favorites.
Yeah, yeah. But that goes with anything.
Yeah. And you can't believe the critics anymore.
No,
because,
I don't.
Because what a movie will come out and the critics diss it.
They pan it.
They didn't
Yeah.
they care for it. It was too long. The actors were there. And you have to form your own opinion. Just go to the movie, get a soft drink and some popcorn, sit there and enjoy. And you'll either walk out saying it was okay, or every once in a while we've walked out saying we should have waited until it came out on Netflix or so. But for the most part, you can't go wrong with romantic comedies, especially if you're a little on the stressed side. Best thing to do is just turn on a romantic comedy and sit back and relax, and just it's almost better than meditation and take a deep breath.
Wow.
Wouldn't you say so?
Whatever you say. I go along with whatever
right.
you say.
Then maybe what we should go do is, as soon as we say goodbye to our dear friends here, just go pop some popcorn and pour a couple of drinks, put a rom-com on, sit back, relax, and invite you to come back and see us again next week. Okay? Well, make it a good one.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.